Jannik Sinner's done it again. He's into the Australian Open semi-finals. Alex de Minaur, he made light work of him, and everybody else needs to watch out. That's right, and before we go anywhere, smash a like, subscribe. Let's get stuck into it. This quarterfinal, so one-sided. Jannik Sinner defeated Alex de Minaur for a 10th time in a row, and he goes to 10-0 against Alex de Minaur now. It was 6-3, 6-2, 6-1. It was getting more convincing as the match went on, and Alex de Minaur was getting more frustrated as the match went on as well. By far his easiest match at the event. And it's now back-to-back semi-finals in Melbourne for Jannik Sinner. No signs of the sickness, which is great if you're a Jannik Sinner fan. And he just looked incredible out there on court. This matchup, just a nightmare matchup for Alex de Minaur. He'd lost 9 times coming in. He'd only ever won 1 set against Sinner before. I said straight set Sinner, especially if he is back to full fitness, which he was. And it wasn't even close. I don't really know what de Minaur has to do to even try and get a set off him. The levels between these two, it seems that there's a massive gulf, and Alex de Minaur's power just isn't there. Jannik Sinner really overpowers him on the court. The accuracy from Sinner is enough to just get him running around, and Alex de Minaur is just unable to get enough purchase on enough of his shots to be able to get Sinner out of position enough times in a game to make it a competitive match. And that's the big problem. Even Holger Rune looked a bit better than in this matchup than Alex de Minaur, albeit Sinner was a bit sick. I think Sinner would have won in straight sets had he not been sick and it been in the middle of the day when it was hot. This was ideal for Sinner. Later at night, a bit cooler. And he was as cool as a cucumber out there on the court. And now he becomes, at 23, the youngest player to reach back-to-back men's singles semi-finals at the Australian Open since Rafael Nadal in 2008 and 2009. 23 years old, 159 days. Scott Barkley sort of sums it up a little bit, this match. Said, never felt more sorry for a player entering a match than I do for de Minaur with Sinner here. Imagine walking out in front of a home crowd absolutely desperate to see you win, knowing for a fact that barring your opponent spontaneously combusting, you just don't have a chance. And yeah, I think it sums it up pretty nicely there. Sinner, 19 consecutive wins now. 9 consecutive wins versus top 10 players. He will now face Ben Shelton on Friday, one of the few players to beat him in the last 15 months. And Jannik leads the head-to-head 4-1 in that period. But at least it's someone who's beaten him before. You can't ask for much more, really, against Jannik Sinner these days. If you've got a win over him in the past, that might be enough just to push yourself on mentally, to just get yourself in the right headspace to play someone that is so dominant like him right now. And Jannik Sinner defeating Alex de Minaur seems to be a little bit of a timeline going on here. He defeated him for the next gen finals title reign. That was in November 2019. His 100th win. That was in May 2022. His first Masters title, and that was in August 2023. His first Davis Cup title in November 2023. And his career high in Feb 2024. The record for most Grand Slam semis by an Italian man, Jan 2025. I'm sure it will continue. That will be added to come next year, the end of the year. Who knows? I mean, the stats just keep on going on for Sinner in Italian tennis right now. Let me know in the comment section what you thought of this match. I mean, Sinner at the moment looks like the one to beat. I mean, if you're a Djokovic fan, a Zverev fan, a Shelton fan, what do you have to hope for in this tournament to be able to get one over on Sinner? Do you need him to get ill? Do you need his level to drop? Or if his level doesn't drop, does he just win the whole thing? That is the big worry for everybody else. What do you do against Jannik Sinner when he's playing like this? Because, quite frankly, I have no clue. But that's it, just a quick post-match reaction to talk about the easy quarter-final win from Jannik Sinner. Let me know in that comment section if you've got any ideas on how anybody can defeat Jannik Sinner right now, because I for sure don't have one. I want to know your thoughts, and if you haven't done so yet, smash a like, subscribe, and we'll see you for a semi-final preview and rounding up all of the other quarterfinals. That's coming up later on this evening.